But just don't be a dick. Like, don't be a dick and don't lie. It's simple as that. The Gift. So The Gift is written and directed by Joel Edgerton. I didn't know that until the end credits came up. Stars Jason Bateman. He's an upstanding guy. He's got his career. He and his wife, played by Rebecca Hall, they just got their new house. Then Jason Bateman runs across Joel Edgerton, who plays Gordon, and they used to know each other back in high school. And it's like, oh, hey, pal, how's it going? Oh, good to see you. Then things start getting weird because Edgerton's just kind of like intrusive on his life. When I was watching the movie, I was like, oh yeah, it's just uncomfortable. I don't like it when people intrude on people's lives. It's just like, all right, dude, know the boundaries. Things start kind of getting uneasy and then kind of hostile. And then at a point you just question the whole thing because you're like, maybe Jason Bateman has a secret too. Calling it a psychological thriller still makes it sound like it's some sort of adrenaline rush. It's a psychological movie. The movie kind of reminded me of 1 Hour Photo. You have this dude, he's kind of off, and you're entertained, be it not a lot of excitement's happening in the movie. I tell you this because if you're going to this movie like, yeah, he just got fresh out of Ant-Man, what do we want to sneak into now, man? If you're looking for that charge, it's not The Gift. But I really dug this movie. You know a movie is actually good when you get out and you're like, I liked that movie, but I need to digest it a little bit. I love that shit. I love that sensation. I got out of this movie. My friend and I were just talking about it back and forth on the ride home. It's a good conversational piece movie. You know, you're talking about it, you're peeling the layers away, and you start finding more and more and more that you liked about the movie. First of all, Jason Bateman's great in this movie. Comedic actor most of the time. And then in this movie, you're like, oh, you mean you got some serious acting guts in there, you know? We've seen glimmers of that before, but this one's just like full on. Rebecca Hall was great in this movie. Joel Edgerton, this dude really committed. He's creepy. He's just really awkward. You're not supposed to know where he's coming from in this movie. You're not supposed to just be able to peg him and be like, oh, that's that. It's supposed to be this element of gray. That's how the movie's making you ride its wave. The movie builds tension really well too. I mean, there are scenes where you're like, is he outside? Is he not? And the best part is the movie doesn't necessarily give you an explanation as to why you know why you feel that way is because how the movie's setting it up, but you feel it. It's like when you go outside and you're like, I feel like I'm being watched right now. And I don't know why I feel that way. That's in this movie. And like, bravo to the movie for making you feel that way. And yeah, since it's a tension-building movie, this movie's not always going at a sprinting pace. Not always going at a brisk walking pace. It's just kind of, it walks. It's not the fastest paced movie. I got out of this movie, I was like, that had to have been 2.5 hours long. Movie was less than 2 hours long. Now, I know that's tension building and it's character building, and you need that in a movie like this. But it really is me nitpicking. In the end, the movie is well executed. It's a tension-filled movie. It's a creepy movie. There's nothing supernatural in this movie. Depending on how you lived your life, you might walk out of this movie thinking, I might actually experience something like that. It's possible. There's a huge lesson in the movies that words have power because things you say to people hit them. They hit them deep, and it might affect people around them, and it might actually do more damage than just that, haha, I'm just joking. Think about what you say, man. So I will say The Gift is definitely a good time, no alcohol required. Definitely see it over the ass to mouth that is Fantastic Human Centipede 4. Alright, so The Gift, have you seen it? What did you think about it? What's your favorite creepy guy in the movie? You know, the movie with the creepy guy. Whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.